Good afternoon, evening, or good morning times. Guten Tag. It's lovely to be here, gotta be honest. Really looking forward to finishing this yesterday. That didn't work out. Walter had other plans. How you guys doing? Hey Deadput. Hey Sniff. Hey Nicholas. Look at the mods just pummeling in here. Absolutely beautiful. Hey Yuri. Hey Floopy. It's been a while. How you doing? Looking good, man. Lost weight. Yeah, I have like 40 lbs. It's you know what's weird? I don't want you to take this the wrong way. I hope it doesn't come across like me saying it badly. But when people say hey, you look good, have you lost weight? It's like a weird like did I not look good before? I looked heavier before. That's true. Hey DMK, what's up? Hey Vicky. Hey Witty Webbit. Kaloops, nice to see you too. Hey Soren. Shannon, Juniper, Bjorn. Nice to see you guys. Thank you for coming. So Walter's doing pretty good. So if you were wondering, yesterday I had to postpone the stream because in the morning. So okay, I gotta go back to like Monday. So on Monday, not to get too graphic, but Walter, our 2-year-old French bulldog, had some blood where there shouldn't have been blood. Okay. And you know, we've been through a lot of this kind of stuff with Dexter's health issues over the past 11 years. So we didn't really panic. We're like, okay, we'll cook him basically boiled rice or boiled chicken and rice, something really easily digestible, and hopefully that gives him a chance to like have his stomach calm down, and if he's got like any tears going on that's causing the bleeding, those can heal and whatever. But they didn't heal. And then yesterday morning when we woke up, we started our day normally, but Walter wouldn't leave the room. We were like, that's weird. Walter is the first one to be ready to go in the morning. Well, when I leave the bed, then Walter's ready to go. He was not ready to go. So I went back to the room and I picked him up and I put him on the ground. I was like, hey, let's go. And he didn't move. And I was like, what is going on? So then I got like a treat and I was like, okay, come on, let's go, right? And he would kind of like start limping. He was like favoring his back right leg, kind of carrying it in the air. Have you ever seen like an injured animal and they don't put pressure on a certain leg that's bothering them? They're kind of like hobbling and like 3-legging it. And I was like, that's not good. So he wasn't super into food, which was weird. And wasn't walking. And with the blood situation, we were like, we gotta take him in. Yeah, we gotta take him in. So we took him to the emergency vet, and they did an initial like look at him and said everything was visually fine. He wasn't responding to like any pressure on his leg or anything. They didn't say they like, even when I was doing it before we took him in, he didn't look like he was experiencing pain in his leg. So we're not sure what was going on there. And they didn't see anything either. So, who knows? For the blood, they did an ultrasound, and the ultrasound came back normal. Nothing, no problems. They did a full body ultrasound. So, yeah, I got the call at like, what was it, like, I think 3 o'clock yesterday, that we could go and pick him up. And I could have went and picked him up and rushed home and had the stream, but I wasn't in the right headspace for it. So I decided I would just push the stream to today. But Walter is home. He is home now. He's walking totally fine, like nothing ever happened. He's playing and he's whatever, that's fine. But he's not quite himself, and we haven't seen... there was some blood yesterday after he came home, but I think the meds that he's on now is to like kind of calm his stomach and make him not need to go to the bathroom as much. And we haven't seen a situation that could present blood since then. So we're hoping it's kind of behind us in this weird like one-off. But honestly, we have no idea. we have honestly no clue what has caused it. Super out of the blue, nothing changed in his diet or anything. So yeah, it's been a bit of a crazy 24 hours. And last night he wasn't doing well either. He wasn't sleeping, which is weird because he was up all day yesterday at the vet. Didn't really sleep that much when he came home. Didn't really sleep much through the night. I was up at like 3 o'clock this morning. I got like 3 hours of sleep. And here we are. So, long-winded way of saying he's on the mend, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Poor little guy. What's up, Greg? Hey, Lucky. Hey, Celso, nice to see you, man. Game Boy came from my Kingdom Come Deliverance walkthrough. Ooh. How'd you like that ending? Oh, Bjorn, Animal Health Support Squad reporting in. Thanks, that's generous. Thank you so much. Thanks, guys. Yeah, 3 hours. 3 hours of sleep. Yeah, that's where I'm at right now. So, yeah. Do I look tired? Then I had to kind of be on last night because we had an Indian motorcycle ambassadors group sort of interview thing on Instagram Live. I was really nervous, but I had a good time, and it went pretty well. So. Henry, thanks for the 5 months, man. Yo, Mac Telecom Networks, everybody's favorite networking channel. Hi, it's Cody from Mac Telecom Networks. Check out my guns. Dude, I don't know. Okay, you're gonna think this is weird. I watched your Unified Talk video the other day that you put up. And I noticed in the reflection of you taking like some B-roll of the cameras, I noticed some freaking muscles, dude. You were jacked, bro. You were like, I was like, that dude could squash me. That dude could squash me, man. That was crazy. I didn't know you were so jacked up like that because in your videos you're all kind of hidden, you know. So, anyways, if you guys want to see a buff networking dude, go check out Mac Telecom Networks. Go check that out. Fire power, boom, boom. Exactly. What am I drinking? I'm drinking coffee. This is my second coffee of the day. In my favorite cup. My Iceland cup. I don't drink out of this cup very often anymore, but every time I do, I think of Iceland. So we're gonna finish this game today. Holy smokes. Guys, thank you so much.
With Juarez research, Dr. Camden might actually have a chance to develop a cure.
Monk, thanks for the super chat. Dealing with a major episode of depression, and your videos have helped me get through them for over 5 years now. Don't want to get sappy, but it means a lot. I hope your little buddy gets better soon. All the love. Monk, listen up, okay? Number one. You're not alone in that. Okay? Trust me when I say there's more people dealing with depression and anxiety than you can imagine. I hope that you have somebody that's close to you that can at least be there to kind of bounce your feelings off of and is receptive to letting you kind of vent, because sometimes that's all you need. I'm super happy that you found some, let's say, solace in the videos. That was never really my intention, but I have heard that they've helped a few people, so that's super cool, and I'm glad that it's helped you. So thanks for sharing that. Thank you so much. Daniel, thanks for the super chat. Can't stay long as it's late in the UK, but I have a grid stream. Glad Walter's all good. Daniel, you're a gem. Thanks, buddy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, CC, welcome back. Okay. Would I try the Kingdom Come Deliverance DLCs? Probably not. Probably not. I gotta be honest. Probably not. Sean, thank you for the 9 months, man. Wishing for a quick recovery for your kid. Weirdly, my trips haven't been... My trips? Probably kids? Haven't been sick in the 2.5 years of their existence. Sending good vibes. That's amazing. I'm happy for you, dude.
Me reminiscing out loud like this, it's been quite a number of weeks
Chat.
since I've had the prospect of talking to an actual live human in person.
Hey, is this... Oh yeah, we came in through here. So just before we go here, in full disclosure, okay? I've got a Dying Light 2 code ready to go. I could install it today and start playing. I can start, we can start sharing these videos. I have it in the title of this video. We could start sharing these February 2nd at 7 p.m. or I could start streaming them February 2nd at 7 p.m. That's cool. My plan is to do Dying Light 2 as streams. So the earliness doesn't really help, I don't think. The one thing I would consider doing is doing like maybe a longer, like 1 hour recorded video to start the game and then maybe pick up the rest in streams. But the reason I'm telling you this is because I don't have a code for Horizon yet. And Horizon's the game that I really want to like sink all of my offline non-streaming time into. So I don't know when that's coming. I hope it does come before release. But I don't know when that's coming. So what do you guys think about that? Should I do like an hour opener that we can launch that night and then stream later? Or should we just start the stream at that time and go to town? What do you guys think? Sionic, thanks for the 4 months. Appreciate that. IGN gave Horizon a big thumbs up. Yeah, I'm sure it's gonna be awesome. It's definitely a good streaming game. To start the stream, okay. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. I think starting it as just do it all streaming, I think will be better for Dying Light 2. But cross your fingers that we can get Horizon early, and then I can get you guys a bunch of Horizon videos right when it launches. Okay, we're in. Let's go. Where's Camden? Why do I feel like Camden's gonna be sketch? Is that like, do I have a weird, is that a weird Spidey sense? It's just, I don't trust anyone in here, you know? Not a single soul. Not a single soul. Hey, D-Day Egg. I'm probably not saying that right, but thanks for the 8 months. Excited for DL2 and Horizons. Yeah, it's going to be a crazy month. It is going to be a crazy month. I told Aram today, I was like, listen, I love you, but I'm not going to see you at all for the next 6 weeks. It's going to be crazy. Plus, XCOM is still going, and those episodes are like hour to 2 hours every day. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to make it, you guys. I don't know if I'm going to make it. I'm going to try, though. I'm going to try my best.
Oh, and the door leading to the main corridor can only
Okay,
be
how do I
opened
get in
manually.
here?
You'll have to get to the security room and throw the switch.
Oh, right
my
there.
way.
See that? Okay, I see. I see. I see what's going on. Remember, we got sneak kills. Ooh! I realize That's probably not the best skill we could have picked up. Like, there's so few times where I can just sneak up on a zombie, and if I can, then it's probably alone anyways, and I should just kill it, but whatever. We have it. Hey, Ann, thanks for the super chat. Hi there, Odd in chat. Thank you so much. Dio, thanks as well. What are my thoughts on the council? Well, as you know, greatest game of all time. And that's pretty realistic. Greatest game of all time. Kaz, thanks for the 9 months. Plus Vox Machina out tomorrow. What's Vox Machina? Is that Critical Role stuff? I don't know. When NFS 2022 comes out, will you play it? Frederick, is that Need for Speed? Man, I have fond memories of Need for Speed Hot Pursuit. Holy shit! That got me. I have really fond memories of Need for Speed Hot Pursuit. So, I'll give you a solid maybe. Okay, now I need to find... Here we go. Unlock the heavy doors. Okay, what do I have for stuff? I have my grappling hook, which I feel like isn't going to get a lot of use in here. Let's get into some of these. Horizon went gold today. I know. I have some American content creator friends that that got their codes today for Horizon. But in Canada, we're handled by a different group. And I'm worried. I'm worried that we aren't going to see the same love. But I hope I'm wrong.
Go down the main corridor. The lab is on the left. When the outbreak happened, Sarah and I stayed in the quarantine. You know who was supposed to protect us? Kadir Suleiman, Rise himself. That worked out just perfectly.
Yeah, didn't it? Didn't that work out well? Tabernacle. Bro, that's how I know you're true Quebecer right there. I love that. For non-Quebecers, which is pretty much everyone in the chat. That's like the most derogatory, like swear word that you can say here. There's a big boy back there.
Okay, the only way into the lab is through the decontamination room. The entrance is to the right. Everything went straight to hell after Rise's brother died, you know. Rise went from a guy with monstrous tendencies to a full-blown monster.
Yeah, Rise is a little bit of a psychopath. Let me actually whip up a bunch of medkits here so I just never have to do that again. How many hours we played Dying Light? Well, this is the 7th stream, and each stream's been about 3 hours, I would say. So we're looking at about 18 to 20 hours. But we've focused 95% main missions so that we could finish it in time for Dying Light 2. I feel like Dying Light 2 we're gonna spend a lot of time like giving it the proper treatment. I'm really excited for that. Be playing that kind of like no pressure. I guess the only pressure with Dying Light 2 is that I'd like to finish it before Elden Ring, because that would be the next game that I would like to stream live, because I think that would be really fun. Because those games are super hard and can be very frustrating. Okay, this is where we came from, right? Yeah.
You'll have to run the decontamination protocol to unlock the doors. It won't work without full power, though. That's where the generators come in. Head to the offices. Once you're there, I'll point you in the right direction.
All right, I'm on it.
Zara and I got to safety with the help of a GRE operative, a man very similar to you. The operative who helped us was supposed to evacuate alongside us, but you can guess how well that worked out, since Zara and I both got stuck here. Oh, be extra careful now. I never.
Okay, how do I get into this?
From that part of the facility,
hold on.
I've never had reason to go in there.
Hold on. Wait.
I got separated from the two of them, but I made it here to this clinic. I really had no other option than to work on finding.
There's a big, looks like a big catwalk up there. Oh, he's opening this. Oh, shit. Okay, so he can just remotely do that. Good to know. Good to know. Split the difference. I wanted to hit his tank, and I did. Didn't quite get the whole outcome I wanted, but.
Zara and the operative fell in with Brecken's crowd. I guess I would have as well if I'd been able to get to them. I'm sorry about this, but the only way to get to the generator room is through the ventilation shafts. The shafts lead to the stock room, and from there you can reach the hallway and then the generators.
Thanks for the membership, Kristen. I appreciate that. There you go. You ever just kick someone in the ass so many times until they die? Yeah. Me too, all the time. All the time. Some say DL2 will be a disappointment. I think when people get too hyped for stuff, you set yourself up to be disappointed. I'm all for being excited, personally. Get over there. But I will say, in terms of zombie games, this is probably one of the best that I've ever played. So if Dying Light 2 just improves on everything here, then we're laughing. And when I got to do my little play test of it, I had a good time. So I didn't have the comparison point at that point in time to be able to draw a lot of different looks compared to what I've seen in this one, but okay, so this is that catwalk. I'm curious to see where this leads. Okay, no, that's leading too far for now. I want to check something else out here. Where's this one? Oh. Okay, never mind. We're good. Brand Shanyon, what's up? Thanks for the membership. Appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What zombie do I hate the most? I hate the, Okay, that did hit me. Or he hit me. Or something happened. I don't know, but I'm dead. I'm sort of dead. I'm stunned. Get me up. I think the zombie I hate the most... Oh, what the... Is actually the one that just blows up on you. And if you like attack it once, it's immediately... You're dead. Not fun. Ooh, this looks bad. Gather round. We're pretty low on the old bullets. That wasn't a problem at one point. Oh god, okay, yep. I was just testing. Ooh. Found somebody's meth lab? Yeah, seriously. Does Doctor have any way of helping me, maybe? Oh, that's blocking something. There we go. This is where you miss 95% of shots in XCOM Salt goes to. I don't know, man. This season of XCOM is very hard. Very hard. Okay. Go over there. Faster. He's not going. Wait, what? That thing just did that just that's it, I guess. I'm gonna drop one of these because clearly I'm not gonna be selling anything anytime soon. That was weird. That actually worked pretty well. Come over here, you idoit. I mean... Hey Sean, what's up, man? Thank you, I appreciate it. Your XCOM campaign has been crazy. Yeah, it's intense. It has been crazy. There's a very real possibility that we fail it. Like, very real. A lot of things gotta go right. And I'm not sure that they're going to. But I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try my best. That's all you can do. This guy's alive for sure, right? No. Okay, my, like... item stuff is weird. Oh, I see where we are. Boop beep boop beep boop beep boop beep. Beep 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 boop beep 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 boop beep beep boop 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 boop.
Good job. Right, now head back to the decontamination room.
One of these has a problem. Is that a
I suspect
problem?
even if Zara had been able to leave the quarantine, he wouldn't have. He and the operative both felt the need to stay and help people.
You've never beat a Souls game? Oh. I mean, you kind of have to be a little bit of a masochist, honestly. Like, some people will tell you Souls games aren't that hard, and those are the people that are liars. But they are hard. They are hard. But they're so satisfying as well. What do I have for guns? 2 bullets. Never mind. I don't even have any bullets. Oh yeah, that attack. It's all coming back to me now. Okay, I'm killing this guy. I don't care. Just can't get that timing right. Okay, so right now, swing back. Yeah. I have to wait till he's like huffing and puffing, maybe. Maybe I need to make him run further? I'm not sure. Okay, swing back. Oh, there we go. I had to get some of his armor off. Oh, what the? He's hard to read! Jeez. Oh, that's... I'm angry. There we go. Okay, we knocked off that back piece of armor at least. Oh, Jesus. It's almost impossible to run past him, eh? Oh no! Oh, that was close. That's so nasty. Ugh. Just shoot? What am I gonna shoot him with, bro? If you're gonna backseat me, I have one rule. One rule if you're gonna backseat. You gotta at least be right. That's the bare minimum requirement. Oh, that's just disgusting. Up, 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 up. There we go. Worth it. Worth it. Fortunately, I'm always right. Yeah. I mean, how could you not? How can you not keep track of my entire inventory and just memorize how many bullets I have left, you guys? It's not that hard. Jeez. Just kidding. I jest. Yeah, but I to be clear, so we're all on the same page, I do have literally 0 bullets now. So there's that. This thing's almost toast, so I might even just grab the bow here. Grumpy, thanks for the super chat. Hey, I just became a dad yesterday. We've been at the hospital for several days, and your streams and videos have helped so much dealing with the stress. Keep making great content. Grumpy. Lumpy. Congratulations, first of all. That's awesome. That must be a really cool feeling. That's really, really cool. Good for you, man. Boy or girl? It's funny because, Grumpy Lumpy. My stepdad, they call his nickname when he was in the police force was Lumpy, because he's been shot like numerous times, and so
push the button by the door to begin the process.
The joke was that he's got all these like lumps from bullet wounds and stuff. So quite the nickname, Lumpy. Sniff or God, I'm not paying attention. What the hell just happened? Sniff or Sneaks, can you guys ban those accounts that type in like those weird things like GPXM there? I don't know what the purpose of those accounts are, but can you just ban them when you see them? I feel like they're like bots that kind of test chats to see if their posts make it through. It's always the same type of weirdness. Grumpy Lumpy, it's a girl. Her name's Bailey. Oh, that's awesome, man. Congratulations. You must be just elated and tired. And how's Mama doing? How's Mama Lumpy? Okay, here we go. Oh, he's not Sketch.
Brain. Glad to be finally shaking hands with you. Now, let's have those tissue samples, shall we?
Doc, you mind if I show you a photo?
No, just 1 minute.
I love how he's in here listening to
All
classical
right.
music.
We'll just let that run. That's gonna take quite a while. Now, what was it you wanted to say? Hey, that's him. That's the GRE operative I was telling you about. What's his name?
Amir.
Yes, Amir Qureshi. What are you doing with a picture of him?
We had a mutual friend.
The samples are still viable. That's good. With some luck, your trip here won't have been for nothing. Where's the rest of the data, by the way? I know Zara prepared 2 packages.
Yeah, I'll have to get back to you on that, Doc. Right now I have some GRE shitheads to confront.
GRE? Crane, you watch yourself around them. Their public face is a
Little does he
lie
know.
of epic proportions. Those people are all heartless, lying bastards.
I hear you, Doc, and thanks. I'll be in touch.
So we didn't know Amir before this, right? Like, it's almost as if the GRE is sending in multiple people, but they're unaware of each other, or what? If I'm misunderstanding that, chat, please correct me. Okay, I think we need to get out of here. Grumpy says Bailey arrived super early, so she'll be in the NICU for a while, but she's doing well. Okay. Okay. Yeah, positive vibes, dude. For sure. As much as I like the open world craziness that happens out there, being in a little controlled environment like that is fun once in a while.
I met Camden. He was very excited to see Zara's samples. He says if he can get the rest of Zara's data, there might actually be hope of finding a cure.
That explains why he was waiting for you. Yeah, I guess so. I guess, yeah, at some point he probably would have explained, like, hey, yeah, I'm GRE as well, and we could have worked together, but then we all know what happened to Amir. You think he kind of defected and then they sent Crane? I guess that's possible. Oh, okay. Interesting. I'm sure it'll get explained too, so yeah, try not to spoil anything if you are tempted.
Listen, Crane, I gotta reiterate. You better watch your back, your front, and both sides with those GRE bastards. They'll screw you if they get the chance.
Yeah.
I know, Doc. I'll be careful. I just need to figure out where things stand.
Oh, God. I wouldn't mind getting to the safe house here. How do I get in here? Oh no. I kind of feel like you should only be able to grapple onto stuff that you can actually climb up to. There we go.
Want a deal?
I do want a deal. Yes, I do. Yes, sir, Bob. I have a bunch of guns you can have. The rest I will keep. I'll buy all of this stuff. It's not a lot, but it'll do.
This looks pretty comfortable.
Claim 2333 survivor points. So, I just realized, is that to, when you sleep like that, yeah, I guess that, okay, that just guarantees your points, so that, yeah, you, like, lock it in, almost like a checkpoint. I didn't really pick up on that before. Am I gonna play the DLC? I don't think so. I don't think so. I just don't want to say yes and then be pressed for time, so I'm just going to be honest with you and say no. I feel like there's a much safer way for me to get up here. That'll do, I guess. I'm gonna fall, aren't I? God, I'm stressed. Nice.
Hey, Troy. I gave the samples to Dr. Camden. Now I'm gonna go have a little talk with the GRE.
And what are you going to tell them?
Everything. I'll meet you later, Troy. This is Crane. Do you copy?
Kyle Crane, you can hear me, can you not?
Rise. Where are you?
Exactly where I should be, atop my own tower. Of course, mine is not quite complete, but it still stands as a monument to chaos, to entropy, to what it means to be ruled only by oneself.
I'll kill you for what you did to Jade. For everything, I will fucking kill you!
I had hoped that would be your attitude. You see, we are at war, you and I.
I kind of admire his, like,
philosophies.
bring it on
A war
attitude,
to
you
see
know?
whose vision of the world proves true. Come, Crane. Come and challenge me. What is it you Americans are so fond of saying? I dare you.
You know what? Forget it. There is no war. There's only your fucked up outlook. Go to hell.
Oh, no. I won't be going to hell. I will be leaving Arando, you see. I have made a deal with our GRE brothers, using your very own communicator, no less. They know I have all of Dr. Zera's research data. They call it the keys to the kingdom. Very shortly, a helicopter will come and take me away. Imagine the damage I shall be able to do outside the confines of these walls. Of course, if you think you can stop me.
You crazy son of a bitch!
That is what I had hoped to hear. Come and find me, Crane. Let us finish what we began.
I mean, he doesn't lack subtlety. That's true. I hear a lot of people talking about the DLC having, like, kind of a true ending. If there's a good summary video or something on YouTube that I could watch with you guys, I'd be willing to do that. But I don't think I'm gonna have the time to play through the whole thing, so. That's what makes him a bad villain. He exposed his plan before executing it. That's like a thing in movies that drives me crazy. When the villain's like, I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna go to your house, and then I'm gonna do this, and you're like, thanks, I guess. DLC is 5 to 7 hours. Honestly, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it. There's a really good chance that after today's stream, I won't stream until we start Dying Light 2 up, because I'm gonna have to focus on getting ahead in for recording other stuff, so that when I do start streaming, I have the time to dedicate to it. You know? Does that make sense? I think that makes sense. Not to mention recovering from the trauma of XCOM. Well, to be fair, like that's something I have to record that.
Rice made a deal with the GRE. Now he's about to escape from Haran with the rest of Zara's research. I can't let that happen, and Rice knows it.
I have to record XCOM, and if I get Horizon, I have to record Horizon. And I don't want to like start the DLC and then not be able to finish it. So, yeah. Do I recommend Metro Exodus? Yeah. It was probably my least favorite of the Metros. Oh no. Wait. Yeah, Exodus was the most recent one, right? Like the more kind of open world one. Yeah, that was my least favorite, if that's the right one. The DLC is important in terms of lore and story. Yeah. So, do me a favor. Can you find me a video that you would recommend that covers the things that you think need to be covered? And then I'll happily watch that with you guys today, if we have time. 100% I'd be down for that. Yeah, thanks, Lucky. I appreciate that. That would be super cool. Thanks. Yeah, we can watch that after we're done this. And then it'll be super fresh and everyone will be on the same page. Of course he's in the sewers like a true rat. Reyes the rat. You know Reyes means rat in German, right? Ronan says, I shared the summary video to Dying Light, the following DLC, in the YouTube Clips text channel in your Discord server. Okay, sick. Yeah, awesome. So let's do that. At the end of this, we'll watch that. Definitely. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. Bad timing. I saw that coming, you know, I'm not gonna lie. As soon as I pulled back on it, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna hit that. I am totally underwhelmed by the arrows. Love that. Is there a compound bow? There's supposed to be a crossbow, but apparently that's in the DLC. So. Sort of. Oh, I was like, how many are there? Let me guess. Oh, maybe I can use it in here. Finally. Usually they disable that in the really helpful spots. Hello. Don't worry, Lucky, we got it. We got, somebody found us one. Thanks, dude. See, like, now I can't grapple here. Please explain. What the f... I'm not interested in fighting this guy, honestly. Alright, I guess I gotta go around. Bro! Give me a second. I'm just looking for a place to grapple out of here. Okay. Oh, here we go. I'm gonna get a rock in the back right here. Incoming. 3, 2. Maybe not. Maybe not. Okay. Become an expert free runner. Run longer, climb more quickly, gain agility faster, and get access to a set of ultimate running abilities. Yeah, that's crucial.
Rice made a deal with the GRE. Now he's about to escape from Haran with the rest of Zara's research. I can't let that happen, and Rice knows it.
Kiv is asking, hey Christopher, do you still genuinely enjoy XCOM, or does it ever feel like a chore? I love XCOM. I could play XCOM every day and not get bored of it. I get frustrated with it, especially this campaign, because it's very hard. Like, it's probably the current, here's the situation that we're in right now in this current campaign. If you're not watching, every mission is crucial. If we like squad wipe on a mission right now, it would probably be campaign over. Like, it's that kind of stakes. So I'm playing a lot more cautiously than I normally do, and I usually actually play pretty cautiously. But now the stakes are so high. Okay. Oh, okay. This is dirty. What? There we go. Not what I was hoping for. Here's the thing that you need to understand about me. If I'm not enjoying something, I'm not gonna force myself to play it. You know what I mean? So yeah, if you're ever wondering if I'm enjoying something, and I'm playing it, the answer is yes. I wonder, I bet you I could make that jump. We're about to find out. Oh, maybe not. No, I can't. Sorry, you guys should have taken that bet. I did not make that jump. Wasn't even close. Bugsnax was great. Bugsnax was good. I thought that was a great game. Man, we haven't been back in this area for a long time.
Hey, friend.
Hi.
Over here.
Camo police rifle. That's fancy. Bugsnax felt like a chore for you? I mean, it got a little bit repetitive, but...
Have I got a deal for you, friend?
Honestly, not many games don't get repetitive at some point or another. Am I ever going to play Batman? You're about to enter the game finale. This part of the game is played in single player. You cannot return to other maps. You'll be able to come back to exploring Haran after finishing the game and loading the last save.
Rice made a
I'd like
deal
to,
with the
Simon,
GRE.
at some point,
Now he's
yeah.
about to escape from Haran with the rest of Zara's research. I can't let that happen, and Rice knows it.
I do feel bad about the one kid we left in the closet a long, long time ago. I do feel bad. I do. But don't worry, we'll save plenty of people in the sequel. I've talked about this before, I think, but I'm actually a big fan of when games give you that warning, the point of no return warning, you know? Especially when there's a game like this with so many side quests. God, remember when little bits of wood like that were a big deal? I do. How far we've come.
Oh shit, what the hell?
I knew you could not resist, Gray.
Oh, would you just shut up? You're the last thing I want to hear.
What? Hear me? What a brilliant idea.
Oh, what's he gonna do? Let me reload all my guns. Oh, nice. Maybe they're automatically reloaded.
Much better.
Yep.
It is fitting that an orchestra plays when kings clash. There. Agents of my will.
I'll stomp him. I don't know if this was ever intended, but this is sure like... Oh, we got a big fatty there. This makes the head stomping ability way stronger than it probably should be. Oh god, I knew I got a little close there. Oh, it just says run away. Oh, okay. I was like, I was gonna fight all of this. Fine. I was gonna slide. I thought that was gonna be cool, but it turned out that was wrong.
Run, Crane, run. It's what you slaves are good at, right? Run or die.
God damn it!
Oh. No. No child screams this time. Ooh. Oh. Okay, here's my biggest complaint about the game. I gotta say it, because it's on my mind. Biggest complaint, you can't climb the rocks consistently. You can't climb chain link consistently. And they block you from using this grappling hook in all of the key moments where it would just be insanely awesome to use. Like, I kind of don't get it, you know? Oh, I'm on a thing. Nice. Oh, this whole thing? I guess that's fair. Everything else I love, almost. I guess we can talk about it later. Why that didn't work last time. Oh my god. I actually like that it's like you're encouraged to run here instead of fighting your way through. This is cool. Are they falling behind me? I think they're all just falling in. That's cool. I wish I could have seen that. Oh, look at this.
Quite an entrance.
Okay.
Perhaps you are a king.
Okay.
A king of mud. Dear friend, accept an offering to the king.
Yeah, I see where this is going.
You cannot kill me. You cannot defeat me. You cannot even reach me.
Come on, faster, goddammit.
Yeah, seriously. Holy smokes. I'm winding up. Something pops in here. Let's go. No, we're clear. Oh boy. Who's this?
Crane, Rice said you would come.
You've been shot. What the fuck is going on?
This is what we get for trying to make a living. Rice betrayed us all.
Yeah, I'm on my way up there, Kareem. I'm gonna kill that motherfucker with my bare hands.
Not this way. We've laid mines on the 2 floors above us. Go through the 2nd block as high as you can. Then you can come back.
Oh, rip. All right.
Karim managed to warn you, did he not?
Maybe.
I was right to shoot him. Some might think it unsporting of me taking aim.
Oh.
I liked you better when you didn't talk so damn much.
But I consider it a matter of, let us call it, leveling the playing field. That is a term you can understand, yes?
Oh. No! That was close. Nice. Oh my god. Ah! So stressful. I don't even know where I'm supposed to be going. Top of the building, top of the building. This ain't it. I think I came from here, right? I'm just gonna clear a small conglomerate of them so that I can breathe, maybe. I don't know about this. Oh, God. Oh, God. It's intense. It's going in circles. Yep. No, I'm good. Thanks.
Allow me to add to your suffering.
I have a feeling there's a big fall in our future. One that I will not survive. don't know where the rock thrower is. Curious if I can take these things. Always launching from up there. I hate this guy. I hate him. He's such a... This is like the douchiest... This is the douchiest possible villain approach I've ever seen. Do you know how many people it's used
You fucker.
Sad for you, it is a club I mean to disband.
Oh, that made me dizzy. Whoa! My hands are sweating right now. Yeah, it makes me a little bit dizzy, I'm not gonna lie. I do wish that there was more of, like, I really enjoy the climbing stuff. I really enjoy that. I wish there was more of it. When it's in there, it's really good, but... Uh-oh. Kick to the face? Nope. He's up here chilling. He really does want a one-on-one.
So, face to face again. I guess that means I don't need this anymore.
With or without it, Suleiman, you're dead.
Come now, Crane. Do not pretend you don't care. How many lives depend on this disc? Hundreds? Thousands? Perhaps billions.
Damn it! I thought we were enjoying a little, you know, I thought we were just dialoguing. It's never happened before, right? There's never been like a quick time thing in the entire time.
How many lives depend on this disc?
Okay.
Hundreds, thousands.
I'm ready.
Perhaps billions.
I'm ready. I was fully hands off keyboard. That looks very similar to what just happened, but okay.
You are right about one thing, Crane. Suleiman, he's dead.
Okay, okay. Oh, it's all quick times now? Okay, fine. Okay, I guess that's what we're doing.
One thing, Crane. Suleiman, he's dead.
I got it.
He died with his brother in this city. You don't even belong here, Crane. You don't know what suffering is.
Jeez. Don't tell me I'm quick timing him here.
I will teach you, Crane. You will suffer alongside me.
Oh. Yeah, okay, I think we did. Oh.
Yes. Go on. You cannot resist. Do it, I won't fight you. Just as you killed Tahir. Do it!
Fuck you, asshole. You want me to make my own rules? Rule number 1. You're gonna spend the rest of your goddamn life in fucking agony.
Do not leave me like this, Crane. Prove you are a man.
God.
Take your vengeance.
Will you just shut the fuck up?
Yes. Exactly. He said what we were all thinking. It's menu music. That's a good sign. Whoa! Oh no.
The tables are turned in the blink of an eye. If I were trapped in Iran, this one would have killed me.
Can't we just drop and land in the
Now you dangle on
trash
the edge
bags?
of life and death.
Or use our grappling hook?
GRE, wait to take me to a hospital. I give you the honor of deciding your own fate. Hand me the disc, so that there is at least a chance that Haran might live. And I will make your death painless. Or resist, and doom the city along with you. You have until the count of 5. 1, 2.
All right. Here.
Oh!
Let's ask for a decision, asshole.
Can we pocket that, maybe? Strap it to us?
What do you want?
Rise already told us he had that dead scientist data. All we're interested in is the cure. We're offering you a chance here. Get the rest of the research and come with us.
And I can think of a lot of reasons to tell you to go fuck yourself, but why don't we just pretend for a minute that you don't think I'm stupid? You need the cure. It's here, in the city, somewhere. And as long as it is, you won't try to pull any ministry-style bullshit.
Crane, why do you even give a fuck what happens to these people? You don't belong here. This is just a job for you.
No, not anymore, it's not. I'll be in touch when I've decided what to do next.
It's Camden.
Yeah, Doc, I hear you. What's going on?
The analysis just finished on the tissue samples. The results are... well, I don't think the word phenomenal is too strong. Crane, if you can recover Zara's data, I'm certain a cure is within reach.
All right. Hey, we'll talk about it next time I see you.
This is Io speaking. Get to the nearest safe house and wait until dawn. Good night, and good luck.
That's a little cliffhangery. That's a little cliffhangery. Yeah, okay. That's a little cliffhangery. And nothing after either. Defeated Reyes, finished the campaign, special outfits unlocked. Okay. Yeah, that was I super enjoyed that. Way more than I thought I was going to. Yeah. I really enjoyed it. Do you guys want to talk a little bit about... Do you guys want to talk just a little bit about what my thoughts were on this? And then we'll watch the DLC. We're going to watch a video on the DLC right now, yeah. So, I'll get the things that I wish were a bit different out of the way first. There's a few things. We talked about the stuff that you could climb. Like, it doesn't make sense that we can pretty much run, grapple, climb everything except for rocks and chain link, like main things. I find that really frustrating from like a gameplay design perspective. I don't understand. The reason they probably do it that way is to block you from certain areas, making things too fast. I get that, but it's just is weird. I feel like the weapons were all very samey. The only difference being, yeah, you could modify with electricity or fire or this or that, whatever. But as far as I can tell, the enemies didn't really have any specific weaknesses to those things that were, at least not that I noticed, not tangible noticed things for me. I'm sure if I looked at the wiki, there's probably like, oh, use fire against this or electricity against this, whatever. But all the weapons were basically the same in terms of move set, in terms of whether you had a club. The only difference was one or two-handed, right? And yeah, I wish there was a bit more variety there. I will say though, it was cool to see that there were tons of weapons, and there was no shortage of like you could try new stuff. That was cool. I just hope in the second one that they kind of expand on that a little bit more. The upgrade system was pretty cool. I like how the weapons had different slots that we could utilize. I like the repair system. I thought that was neat. Once we got into guns, I kind of felt like there wasn't really a huge purpose in using a lot of melee weapons. Obviously, we want to stay quiet. To be fair, when we were mainly doing main missions, there was a lot of times where the guns were just better in the main missions, and we probably wouldn't have felt that if we were doing all the side content, right? And then with the grappling hook, I thought that was super fun, but they like disable it in all the really cool spots. And I get why, because you'd fly through those literally. But there's a disconnect there. It's like, you know, either do it or don't kind of thing. Let the player have it. And then the last thing I didn't like the QuickTime thing at the end. I thought I was going to be up there battling this dude one-on-one, kicking him off the top of that thing or something. Like that would have been a really memorable gaming moment. We've climbed this huge tower, and then we get to battle Reyes finally one-on-one. And we get to kick the guy off the tower or kill him or whatever. But then it was just kind of like hit a few buttons and it was over. Again, I understand why they wanted to do it, because they wanted to set you up there for that little altercation at the end and the stabbing in the neck. Like, I get that. I get it. I just would have preferred that we could have more control there, you know? But there was way more stuff that I actually liked. Just running through the environment was super fun. When you pulled off cool, like last second holds onto something you thought you were gonna fall, and you're like, ooh, and you just barely get it. Or when you're going like a little too fast and you're trying to figure out like, hey, where do I need to go? I got these guys chasing me, especially during nighttime when you got those I can't remember what they're called right now. Starts with a V, I think. You got those guys with the cones chasing you. That was really intense. I loved that. That little chase scene at the end, that was really well done. Instead of just like fighting, just running from that through those sewers, that was cool. I think some of the side content that we did was really quite good, actually. Not quite Witcher 3 level of having their own kind of big twists and turns, but enough where you're like engaged and you're the ones that you complete you feel like are worth completing. Does that make sense? Volatiles, yes. Yeah. The story is simple but okay. Yeah, the story's fine. It's very... Reyes was pretty cliche in terms of like a villain, right? He was pretty cliche. But I did hate him, so they did a good job of that. Like they did a good job making me hate him. I wish I would have been able to spend more time in here, because doing those little things like the time trials and stuff to just get a change of pace, that was super cool. I'm looking forward to the second one where we're gonna have more options for choices, siding with different factions and stuff like that. I really hope that they take the crafting to the next level in the second one. The menu system I felt in here could have been improved a little bit. But like I'm nitpicking on a system that as a whole worked fairly well. Yeah, I had a really good time with this. I had a really good time with it. Much better than much more than I thought that I would. GRE being villains was easy to spot. Yeah, no, for sure. We were talking about that, I think, like second or third stream in. I totally agree. There was a couple things that were a bit obvious, but that's okay. I mean, not every game has to be like, you know. So I don't think that's the purpose. This game is about the action, and there was a lot of it, and it was really good. That hunt thing that happened to me 2 streams ago at the very end there, that was a nightmare. But that was cool, like stuff like that to add longevity. There's all these events and stuff. See, and I kind of had this, I did kind of have Reyes dying a bit spoiled for me, because there's this Spikes story. I think they just added this to kind of get people excited again for the second one. But it even says the first thing Reyes is following, it's not the end of our problems, right? So you're like, okay. DLC wise, there's a lot of stuff in here, man. There's a lot of stuff. I feel like the cosmetics, like, missed opportunity there, in my opinion. But, yeah. For a game that was made, came out in 2015, pretty solid, honestly. Let me do this. If I switch to this, I don't know if you guys can hear me, but let's see. Can you hear me? Yeah, you should be able to hear me. Okay. I'm going to load up the video from... I'm going to load up the video that was shared with us for the following DLC. Yeah, it aged very well. I would agree. Yeah, aged very well. So I have one from Kaz, Dying Light Timeline, the story so far. I could cue that up. Oh, it looks like he timestamped it to the following. Okay, that's cool. I'll take a look at that. And then in somebody said in YouTube clips. Where is this? YouTube clips. Oh, it's the same one. Oh, sweet. So thanks, Ronan and Kaz. They both sent the same video. That's cool. Okay, so here we go. All right. You guys, you both linked the same video. So, yeah, it's all good. All right. So this channel is called Suggestive Gaming. So big shout out to them. I'll back this up because it looks like this is the following. And Banshee, I don't know what this is. Looks like a comic or something. But let's back it up like a couple of minutes so we can kind of get their thoughts on the ending. And then we'll go from there.
Continue to wreak havoc outside its walls. He then prompts Crane to come find him in order to stop him. Crane then fights through the infected, as well as the effects of his own infection, on his way back to Rice's headquarters in the slums, eventually climbing the tower there to find the warlord waiting for him at the top. Rice throws the package of research to Crane, who catches it, but is soon met by the next thing Rice throws, a knife, which lands in his chest.
Which I
Crane
totally
drops the research, and Rice begins to swing a blade wildly. Crane is able to outmaneuver the man and stab
Jonathan,
him with his
thanks for
own
the 9
blade,
months, brother.
leaving him
Thanks,
incapacitated to die from his wounds. As he goes to grab the research, the GRE helicopter arrives, and the distraction allows Rice to get up and push Crane over the edge of the tower. While hanging on by one hand, Crane is able to throw the research back on the roof before pulling the knife from his chest and plunging it into Rice's neck, finally killing the man as he falls off the tower. Crane then climbs back up to the top of the roof and secures the research. The GRE then call him and ask him to hand it over.
Chat. Don't pick on him. Don't pick on Ronan, okay, you guys? Don't pick on Ronan. I'm using Ronan's link, okay? Guys, we're using Ronan's link. It's all to this. You guys have all linked the same video, but we're using Ronan's link.
But he refuses, stating that as long as the cure exists inside the city's walls, they can't bomb it. The helicopter flies off, and Crane gets a call from Camden, who states that between the tissue samples and the research, a cure will definitely be possible. Crane then heads off to deliver the package to him, now with a new sense of optimism and determination. While Camden works on the cure, Crane is contacted by Lena about a man who spoke to her about people immune to the virus, as well as domesticated infected and some kind of magic. Lena gives Crane a map the man was holding, which shows a way out of Haran. The man suddenly awakens and grabs Crane, telling him to stay away and warning of the Mother.
What?
Crane follows the map and finds himself outside the city walls, emerging into the countryside surrounding Haran. Crane finds a settlement, and there he meets one of the elders, Jasir, as well as his daughter, Ezgi. Jasir refuses to answer any of Crane's questions, but another man named Khan, an outsider to the group, explains that the locals are part of some kind of cult, called the Children of the Sun, that follows a woman called the Mother. Before answering more of Crane's questions...
Okay, so... this group, we have not run into them before up to this point, the entire story. This group is now, we're just kind of like stumbling on them sort of thing. Is that my understanding? Magic equals drugs. Probably. The group is completely new. Okay. Do they talk about... It probably doesn't matter.
Khan proposes a partnership between the two, sending him off to retrieve a buggy from a nearby group of bandits. When Crane returns to the settlement, however, he finds Khan gone, with Ezgi in his stead, stating that the group has finally asked the man to leave. Ezgi surmises that in order for her group to cooperate with Crane, he'll have to prove himself by helping them out with various tasks and errands. Crane then drives around the countryside in his newly acquired buggy, meeting and helping the various survivors of the land. Through his travels, Crane learns more about the Children of the Sun, the Mother, and her priests, known as the Faceless. After proving his intentions are pure, Crane is invited to a lake called the Eye of the Sun to be blessed by the Mother. There, Crane finds a ritual in progress led by the Mother, where he is surprised to see Khan, seemingly completely indoctrinated by the group. The Faceless then walk through the crowd holding sensors emitting a blue gas. When Crane inhales the gas, he begins to hear the Mother speaking with him telepathically, and he soon finds that nearby infected are no longer hostile to him. He soon collapses, and when he awakens, he finds the crowd dispelled and the Mother now gone. At this point, Jasir gives Crane a keycard left behind by a former military officer. Using this key, Crane can stumble upon nuclear launch codes, as well as the key to a military transport vehicle. Inside the vehicle, Crane can find a nuclear warhead, and if he decides to, he can use the launch codes to detonate the bomb and bring the virus, as well as all of Haran, to a fiery end.
If he decides
Otherwise, Crane continues to help the Children of the Sun, also referred to as the Following, eventually finding a field covered in the blue gas. Crane inspects the field and finds the remnants of a military transport vehicle, including empty crates. The Faceless reveal that the mother found this elixir that works as a temporary solution to the virus. They are working on a project with more permanence and asks Crane to find more of the elixir to buy them time. Crane investigates the cave where the Following originally found the elixir, finding another destroyed military vehicle, as well as dead members of both the Following as well as remnants of Rice's gang, much to Crane's surprise. In order to find the stolen elixir, Crane tracks down the bandits to a granary, which they are currently using as their makeshift base.
Okay, so now this area, the granary, all of this stuff, this is all taking place in a different area of the game world that we have never had access to before. Like a different region sort of thing. Is that the right idea? Correct. Okay.
There, Crane finds a kidnapped Faceless named Brother Orkin, tortured to near death.
Jeez.
Orkin reveals that the bandits followed them to steal the cure, but they didn't know how to open it, so they went after the mother. In his dying breath, he tells Crane to go to the lighthouse. At the lighthouse, Crane is attacked by the bandits' leader, who he is surprised to find is none other than Khan. Crane forces Khan to reveal his men's next move, and he points to the dam, where they intend...
He was the guy that, when he went to that first cult session or whatever, he saw that he was kind of under the control of the mother or whatever.
To enter the mother's den and kill her. In an attempt to kill Crane, the bandits shoot missiles at the lighthouse, bringing it down. While Khan dies in the fall, Crane survives without a scratch and grabs what remains of the stolen vials before racing to the dam. When Crane enters, however, he finds a slew of Faceless murdered, as well as a trail of slaughtered bandits. As Crane looks for the mother, she telepathically tells him her story. When the outbreak occurred, the mother and her husband were bitten, and before the man died in her arms, he gave her a cigarette case containing a map, a key, and a list of numbers. This led the mother and her group to the dam, where she found a locked container which the numbers opened to reveal the vials. With no other choice, the mother tells him her story. Fall, Crane survives to the dam. When Crane enters, however, he finds a slew of Faceless murdered, as well as a trail of slaughtered bandits. As Crane looks for the mother, she telepathically tells him her story.
So I presume that once you've taken the drug one time, she then has like a permanent connection with you if she so chooses. So this is like, yeah, drugs, but also, what is she?
Break occurred. The mother and her husband were bitten, and before the man died in her arms, he gave her a cigarette case containing a map, a key, and a list of numbers.
Okay.
This led the mother and her group to the dam, where she found a locked container which the numbers opened to reveal the vials. With no other choice, the mother ingested the serum inside. She then passed out, and when she awoke, she found that she had turned into a sentient volatile.
Is hot.
In the light, she maintains control over her own mind, but in the dark, the virus takes hold and she becomes one of the feral creatures.
Cool.
She then learned that when the gas is vaporized, its effects are weakened, and she was able to use that knowledge to gain her following and take care of her people. Crane tries to ask for the vials to save his friends at the tower, but she refuses to give it to him, knowing that whatever serum is inside is no cure, but instead a different curse. She then gives him a final choice: to activate a warhead the military hid inside the dam as a failsafe to completely eradicate the virus. If Crane chooses to help the mother, she leads him to the warhead, and he realizes that her husband had left the launch codes with a man named Attila, who Crane had previously helped before the man left him the codes in his death. Crane then inputs the launch codes, and the mother thanks him just before it detonates, fulfilling her perceived purpose and destroying the virus, sacrificing the thousands of nearby lives along with them. In the more likely ending, Crane refuses to activate the nuke, instead and the mother thanks him just before it detonates, fulfilling her perceived purpose and destroying the virus, sacrificing the thousands of nearby lives along with them. In the more likely ending...
What is this? So there's multiple possible outcomes here in this DLC?
the virus. If Crane chooses to help the mother, she leads him to the warhead
Okay,
and
so we
realizes
have an
that
actual choice. You have an actual choice here.
her husband had left the launch codes with a man named Attila,
That's
who
cool.
Crane had previously helped before the man left him the codes in his death. Crane then inputs the launch codes, and the mother thanks him just before it detonates.
So this is basically sacrifice everybody ending.
Fulfilling her perceived purpose and destroying the virus, sacrificing the thousands of nearby lives along with them.
Yeah.
In the more likely ending,
So this would be the canon ending then?
Crane refuses to activate the nuke, instead trying to force the mother to hand over the vials. Knowing he wants the serum so badly, she then opens one of the containers and pours it into his mouth, forcing him to drink it.
Okay.
Feeling anger over his refusal to help her save humanity, the mother then attacks the man and a battle ensues. While her abilities as a sentient volatile prove to be a challenge, Crane's own transformation, due to his ingesting the serum, begins to close the gap in their abilities.
Yeah, cool.
Crane is able to defeat the mother in combat, and she pleads with him one final time not to take the serum, as it will poison all of mankind and doom it to their same fate. Crane instead crushes her skull, killing her before grabbing the remaining vials. Crane tries to call Lena to tell her about his new, better lead, but as he emerges from the dam, he finds himself outside of the quarantine zone. There, a family spots him, and they are immediately struck with terror.
Yeah, he's turned.
He then looks down at his own arms, seeing his new form as a sentient volatile.
Cool.
The sun then sets, and as the night falls, only the sound of a volatile scream is heard in the darkness.
We ate that family, didn't we?
10 years later...
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Don't believe the either ending is confirmed canon, but you'll see. In this comic, maybe? I am the cure.
Later, in the European city of Villador, we find a doctor attempting to create a vaccine for the now named...
After this, do you guys want to watch a like a Dying Light 2 trailer? Because I've not watched one. I've not seen a Dying Light 2 trailer.
HER19 virus. While the vaccine is estimated to be about 83% effective, it does carry some side effects. Despite this, Army General Buren shuts down all vaccine development, stating that they plan on taking things in another direction while embracing any side effects. He then orders his men to kill all of the remaining primate test subjects while firing the doctor, who is only allowed to take personal items with her, and she grabs a necklace with a black locket. As she leaves, an announcement is broadcast throughout the city, and the military begins to deploy the unfinished vaccine gas into the air. While the doctor tries to warn her fellow citizens, she is forced to run to her car, where she uses her dress to cover the vents as she drives out of the city. Once outside the poisoned air, she calls an ex-girlfriend asking for a place to stay. Meanwhile, General Buren reveals his plan in his office to Professor Collins, the doctor originally leading the development. Believing that the virus would eventually destroy the city, Buren's intention is to use the incomplete vaccine to cull the herd and allow the fittest to survive, essentially speeding up the inevitable. While he asks for Collins' help with the public relations of his plan, the professor declines, and he suddenly dies on his way out as he breathes in the gas. Later, the doctor and her ex discuss the day's events, and the doctor reveals the locket contained a hidden memory card of her research. She then sees a text message from Professor Collins, who attached his own report from a test of the unfinished vaccine, showing the progression of the Huron virus from initial infection to final turning point. The doctor then decides to find a way to save the city before more of the gas is released into the air. Inside the military base, Buren looks at the results of the deployment and finds the side effects to be far worse than even he imagined. With Collins now dead, he sends his men to find the doctor before they spray the second dose. Unfortunately, during transport, one of the canisters springs a leak. Back in the ex's apartment, the doctor informs her that she was able to use the research from the professor to create an antidote for the gas. The two then hear an announcement about a party at City Hall to commemorate General Buren, and they decide to crash it. As they arrive at City Hall, the side effects of the gas continue to grow and grow, with the military now visibly taking action to stop the infected.
Plot.
Inside the party, the doctor finds Buren, telling her ex to remember the formula for the antidote currently resides inside her locket. The doctor confronts Buren, and she chastises him for infecting half of the city. He is quick to correct her, however, stating that it is no longer half the city, as the second dose is currently being deployed. He offers her a deal to give him the antidote for 4% of what he would make selling it, but she refuses, causing him to don a mask and open a canister of the gas, instantly infecting the doctor. The ex then shoots at the general with a gun she wrestled away from his guard, and he runs off, leaving the two women on the balcony. Not wanting to turn, the doctor simply hands her locket to the ex, then jumps from the building, falling tens of stories to the gas-filled streets below. The general then escapes in a helicopter, taking some of his wealthy benefactors with him, but leaving most behind. The ex then stands with the cure around her neck, knowing she is now the only hope for the city to fight its real disease.
Cool.
As the gas begins to rise and envelop her as well. Outside in the city, an extremely agile infected leaps across several buildings, before scaling the side of one and emerging at the top. We then see what remains of the doctor's ex, standing before the city of Villador as the Banshee, a powerful monster with the cure to her own disease, as well as the entire cities around her neck.
Okay.
And with that, we reach the end of the story thus far, where we'll pick up 10 years later with a man named Aiden Caldwell, when he arrives in the city looking for his missing sister. As we all know, however, the city holds more secrets than even he could imagine.
Ooh.
Hey everybody, thank you so much for watching.
Ooh. So the Banshee might be key. Let me find a good Dying Light 2 trailer. Dying Light 2 story trailer. So I got something from 2 weeks ago. Official gameplay trailer. I don't know if that's going to give us everything we want. I don't want to watch like gameplay because I played it myself. Like, ooh, this guy. Okay, there's this channel called Michael Does Life. And he's got 2 videos here released in the last 2 days. One is Dying Light 2 is now the biggest scam in gaming. And Dying Light 2 is a huge disappointment, and that's okay. Basically saying the next Cyberpunk is here. Huh. Interesting. Okay, let's watch one of these. This is on the official Dying Light channel. Oh, they have a skill trees reveal. It's a minute long. Do you guys want to see the skill trees? And there's some stuff talking about parkour. Okay, let's start with this. This is it's called Dying Light 2 Stay Human, The Reason, official gameplay trailer.
Don't screw up the password again. This time, we'll blow your head off.
Sweet. Love you too.
You better get it right. Now listen, Steve, don't try to warn anyone I'm here.
Rainer said you were a pilgrim.
None of your business.
You think your barking will make an impression on me?
Did you know a girl named Mia?
Mia? No. Who's Mia?
She's my sister.
Promise you'll never leave me alone here. Never.
I won't leave you.
Swear.
I don't have to.
Not him, no!
Long time ago, Waltz hurt her. He took her from me. And I want him to tell me where she is.
So this is not Crane. This is the other guy that we heard about in the last video that's got his sister is missing, right? But do their voices not sound super similar? Like, that's just me?
Information is expensive. Maybe I can help you. Welcome to...
Same voice actor? Really? Why would they do that? Is that for real? Same voice actor?
Nice.
That's
Look around,
confusing.
Aiden. What do you see?
Something people outside the walls could only dream of.
Who would have thought the end of the world could be so peaceful? I wish Crane could have seen this.
Luan, it's not a sign of weakness to say you were worried.
Death is how we thank traitors. You didn't say you were working for Ader.
I don't work for Ader, I work for myself.
Man, you can see like the character designs and stuff, the cinematic sequences. They've all been improved dramatically.
Here we're all infected.
Are you scared of them?
Most people are.
Oh yeah, dude, this is gonna be sick.
Those who are weak.
Not the same voice actor, okay.
Just give up.
Jonas Scott is voicing Aiden in DL2. Who voiced Crane?
Anything. Give up on life, but you still care.
Drop him. One move and he dies. Drop him.
She's beautiful. Holy smokes.
You're no leader, Carl.
On behalf of all its hordes, bandits, and idiots,
I
christen you a citizen of Villador.
And in the name of law, you're sentenced to death for treason.
I know what loss is like.
Talking about someone in particular?
Roger Craig.
She trusted you, and you failed her.
Okay.
I'll be okay.
You pay for that.
3 against 1? I like those odds.
Chat, thanks for answering stuff I could easily Google.
Sometimes you have to become a monster to stay human.
Head stomping confirmed.
Nothing could ever tear us apart anyway.
Fuck the plan. We don't know what's up there. You understand nothing. A little boy wants to pretend he's a grown-up. A precious little boy.
Okay. Not gonna lie, that was really good. That was really, really, really good. Okay. That was cool. I want to see this skill trees reveal. If you guys don't want to see this, then mute or join us another time, I guess. But this is only a minute long. And I guess we would be able to see this when we boot up the game anyway, so. There's no audio, as far as I can tell. Oh, it probably won't show us everything, but there's only a minute. Block charge. When blocking, charge at an enemy in front of you and knock them to the ground. We didn't do... There's no blocking in this one, right? In the first one. And if there was, I didn't know how to do it. Perfect parry. Oh, I love that. Okay, so already the combat seems significantly different. Form a powerful attack while in midair. That was something that when we had the option to take it, I remember chat overwhelmingly said not worth. But, I mean, I'd be willing to try it. I feel like in the second one, we're going to be able to unlock so many more skills because we'll be doing pretty much all of the content. And so, theoretically, our levels should be way higher. Parkour. Use any obstacle. I mean, okay. Far jump. Okay. So, like, timing a jump off of something, maybe. Bash through obstacles and enemies without stopping. Oh, neat. That would be good in a lot of scenarios we ran into Even at the end here, where I was trying to like jump over a couple, but like bowling them down would be pretty nice. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Wall running. Frick yeah. Okay. Dudes, I am getting very excited right now. Oh, that is cool. Okay. Let's do a little graphical beauty shot here. Let's look at RTX on. We'll be playing in 4K RTX on. I'll be streaming it in 1440 like I make these streams, but it's basically a 4K image streamed at 1440. Yeah. Stunning. I really hope it's optimized well. Oh, Bash was there? Okay, I just didn't see it. Oh, see, like, look at that. That is... It's like a hang glider. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. We can actually grapple them towards us. I talked about that. Okay, cool. What else? Now I'm like hooked. Now I'm hooked. There was another one I place to call home quest. No, I don't want to watch any quests. Behind the scenes, no. Skill trees. We watched this one. Oh, there was parkour. Let's talk about parkour. Okay, this will be the last one we watch, and then I'll...
Hi everyone, welcome to the next episode of Dying to Know More. Today we will be talking about a very unique topic for the Dying Light franchise, which is parkour. I hope that my next guest will tell us some juicy details about parkour in Dying Light to See Human.
I know.
Hello, Timon.
Hello, everyone. Hi, Paulina.
So we've already said how important it is to us to deliver very realistic parkour, but how do you achieve that in a video game?
So I don't know if you guys remember, but I think in the first couple streams, I was talking about my experience with doing the playtest of this a couple months back for Dying Light 2. And that's the one thing that I thought was really, really well done, was like the parkour was tight. The like linking moves together was really, really easy to do and felt very natural. And in the first one, now having completed it, that could definitely be improved. So I think people are going to
So yes, that was the core goal, to create a video game, a parkour video game, which is as close to real-life parkour as possible. So we have an adaptation of skills and moves that people who practice this real-life sport do. And we have worked with David Bell, the father of parkour, and we have used his experience, his insights, his feedback to create something that I hope looks very well on the screen, very realistic. But please keep in mind that this is a video game, so we had to change some things for the sake of experience, so everyone can get fun out of it.
So about these changes, what is the difference between real-life parkour and the parkour in the game?
Well, there are some differences, definitely, but let me start with this one, the most important one. So when you do parkour in real life, you have your normal human field of view. And you see in front of you, like a huge distance, you see on your sides. So you process a lot of information about your surroundings. You are also fully aware of your body, of its limitations. So you combine those informations to decide what you want to do next. What's your next step?
And in the game?
Well, in the game is a little different, because in the game, first of all, you are limited to what you see on the screen. So the field of view is different. You only see in front of you. And also your body awareness is not on the same level. So we had to do something to help players a little bit, to give them a little handicap. First of all, when you run, when you parkour in the game, you need that extra time to make the correct decision what you want to do next. And this is the main reason why some of the animations in our game last a little longer in the final moments of their sequence. This is also the reason why Aiden's, when he jumps, he stays in the air a little bit longer than a normal person would do. But this was very, very necessary for us, and this is very important for the experience, because without it, it would be very hard to play, and to be honest, even hard to watch on the screen.
Hard to watch on the screen, but why?
Exactly, I said that. And simply speaking, and I will be brutal here, you could feel dizzy and you could feel motion sickness, and we had this issue with a small faction of our players from Dying Light 1. So we have doubled up on methods to make sure the game will be comfortable to play for everyone.
Okay, so everyone can feel like a superhuman.
Superhuman is maybe too much of a word, more like an athlete, because Aiden is just like that. So I will get a little nerdy here. So Aiden, in the game, runs at the speed of a little less than 7 meters
I like
per second,
how they're
which is
so
about
detailed.
23 kilometers per hour, which is about 14 miles per hour. So sprinters do that numbers.
Okay, so he runs like a normal person,
Yes.
but jumps higher. But what about gravity?
Okay, so that's actually very interesting, nerdy a little bit too, and I think this may surprise you. So, of course, we simulate a lot of physics in Dying Light to stay human, and we also use a lot of physics variables. For example, the gravity. And the gravity in Dying Light 2 is set to exactly 9.8 meters per second, which is...
standard gravity on Earth.
Exactly, that's that.
Yeah, obviously.
And the funny thing is that in Dying Light 1 and Dead Island, the value was about twice as big. So that was unrealistic. But when you are used to the previous game, when you watch the trailers or gameplays on the internet, you might think that something is off. But I hope that when you start playing the game, you will feel that Aiden's moves feel more natural and more realistic this way.
Okay, so physics and numbers aside.
I
am very curious. What is the most unrealistic thing that Aiden can do?
Well, unrealistic, maybe not. We are friends with the story team, the guys that do those crazy parkour videos on YouTube. And once they told us that parkour in Dying Light 2 is basically parkour on steroids. So it's more like it. So for example, Aiden can do something like a double jump. Well, it's not like a real double jump that he jumps twice in the air, but if there's something in the air he can spring off, then he can do that. Maybe it's impossible to do in real life, maybe it's extremely difficult in real life, but it's fun to do and it's very useful in gameplay. So we have decided to keep it. And there are a couple of other moves which we kept for the same reason.
In one of the previous episodes...
It almost feels like they're talking to a group of the audience, or a segment of the audience, that criticized them for being too unrealistic in parkour or something. Because at the end of the day, you're playing a zombie game. That's it.
Episodes of Dying to Know More, I spoke to Agata Sukua.
Doesn't need to be
and
real,
we talked about customization. So tell me, what can we customize when it comes to parkour?
There are some things you can customize, mostly things that help you when you parkour. So, for example, you can deactivate like the UI information about your parkour combos, or maybe you can deactivate the magnetic field of the amortizers that we have in our game.
Oh, the magnetic field of the amortizers. Or you can invert the
controls for the paragliders, things like that.
Difficulty level?
So with difficulty modes, we don't change parkour much, because parkour was designed to be, as they say, easy to learn and hard to master. So I believe every player will be able to traverse the city with ease, feeling the freedom, feeling the flow of it. But of course, if you put more time
I thought the gravity of Dying Light was more like 9.5 than 9.8.
Pull off crazier combos and stuff. So difficulty modes don't change parkour much. Maybe small things like, for example, the damage you receive when you fall down.
Okay, but would you change anything if players want to?
I hope the game is well balanced for everyone to enjoy. But of course, we can do some small improvements after the release, hearing players' feedback. But for sure, we will approach that with great carefulness.
Okay, I want to see I want to see one of these videos. Just to get... I want to hear the other side of the coin. I want to hear one of these things from this crazy guy here. I just got to be careful that he's not spoilering stuff. I don't think he will.
It's over! How does it feel, Dying Light fanboys, to be a part of the Losers Club? Believe me, it must be...
I don't like him. Okay, that was fun, guys. Thank you so much for coming. We will be back for sure. Next Wednesday. Wednesday, February 2nd. 7 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to actually schedule the stream like in the next day or two. And you can set your reminders. And we're going to dive in. I'll aim to do a longer stream that night. I typically don't stream super late, but I will do it because it's a brand new game. And we'll probably stream almost every day, I think. So 7 p.m. Eastern time is when I'm allowed to start. Totally understand if you don't want to, see the start of the game or something. But I think it's pretty cool that we've been chosen as part of the content creator group that's going to be allowed to play it 24 hours early. That's a pretty nice honor. And yeah, I am hopeful that I can share that with you guys. So should be fun. 24-hour stream. Yeah. I mean, I could see, I think I'll probably aim, if I'm being honest, I'll probably aim for 3 hours. I think 3 hours is good. So we'll probably do like 7 to 10 kind of thing. But yeah. Congrats on getting the rights. Oh, I mean, yeah, I think they said something about 100 content creators, which is still quite a bit. Like, I'm not going to be the only one, but I'm glad that I'm in that group. So yeah. Now, pray for me. Hope that we can get access to Horizon early and I can prep that so that when that embargo's up, I can share as many Horizon videos with you as possible. Those are going to be pre-recorded. Dying Light 2 is going to be live. Elden Ring, I think, will be live. And it should be a fun time. Guys, have a good one. Thank you so much for being here. We'll see you for sure next Wednesday. If I do have extra time in the next week, I might squeak another stream in, or we'll see. I might get something in there unrelated to Dying Light as a bit of a palate cleanser, but I'm not gonna pressure myself too much because I got a lot of recording to do. I'm gonna have to record quite a bit ahead for XCOM, and then if we get codes for Horizon, I'm gonna disappear for like 3 days. All right, have a good one, guys. Take care of each other and all that stuff. Be